Hello and welcome to my new video feature, New Word of the Week, where I identify words that don't exist in the English language but should. This week's word is obdurocracy. This comes from the Latin for the word obduro, which means to be hard, persistent, endure, last or hold out. An obdurocracy is a method of government or of control of a society which works on the principle that those who persist enough set the rules. It's very common online to have decisions being made by groups which work on the principle that those who persist with their point of view the longest get their way. And Wikipedia really does demonstrate this to be a fact. What you have there is a combination of people who know what they're doing or have some kind of experience or are even notable and respected in fields. And if Wikipedia was a meritocracy, the decisions that would be made by those who merit making the decisions. Unfortunately, Wikipedia is not like that. Wikipedia is based on the principle that those who shout the loudest and shout the longest get their way. So unfortunately, just like with any particular kind of political system, what you will find is that certain characteristics or traits develop as you investigate the kinds of people in the end who make decisions. So we can see that in a democracy, the country ends up being run by politicians in a democracy. Really, the last person you would want running a country is a politician. What you get with something like Wikipedia is those kinds of people who hold to their views very strongly and continue to tell everybody else about their opinions and their view on the world long after everybody else has just given up and gone to bed. We could expand this beyond Wikipedia, in fact, as just to say this is perhaps the way that it will go with the internet as a whole. That those that remain on the internet will be those people who do want to stay up until the early hours of the morning pushing home their point. If you actually agree that obdurocracy is a good word, I quite like it. I think it's quite a nice sound. It's kind of got the Latin bit in there, so that kind of gives it a kind of an authority, doesn't it? You know, using Latin, it's got to be real. Obdurocracy. If you think that that's good, you know, drop me a line, let me know, and maybe we can sort of build up the usage of the word obdurocracy so that eventually it will find its way into the Oxford English Dictionary, which would be excellent. So there you go, our new word of the week. Keep an eye out for next week, where I shall dig out some other new word that doesn't exist but should.